What up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back. I hope everyone is healthy and well today on this beautiful, marvelous day. Today, I bring to you highly requested 7 countries turning their backs on the U.S. 2025 tourism collapse. Let's jump right into this video. Yes, I had to go ahead and give it a thumbs up already.
Did you know that in 2025, some of America's closest allies are quietly avoiding travel to the U.S.?
Facts.
In Canada, border crossings dropped by nearly a million.
Well, I don't know about Canada, because Canada hasn't been quiet about it. Man, they haven't been quiet at all about it. They made it very clear that they ain't rocking with us over here. You know what I'm saying? They left us behind the dust. That's because we ain't out here being snakes, see?
Just 1 month.
I gotta stop saying we when I get to talk about the U.S., though. I gotta stop putting myself in that category, though.
In Canada, border crossings dropped by nearly a million in just 1 month.
Damn.
In Germany, flight bookings are down over 25%. And across Europe, entire vacations are being scrapped. Hotel reservations are collapsing. And according to Goldman Sachs, the U.S. could lose up to $90 billion in tourism revenue this year.
Wow.
Whether it's politics, economic retaliation, or a deeper shift in global sentiment, 2025 is becoming the year the world pulls back. In this video, we'll reveal 7 countries leading this quiet boycott.
So we say, like, the world pulls back or the world wakes up? Or I think everybody's been aware about the U.S. and their gimmicks. But now people are really seeing the country for what it is, bro. And they don't even care. They got family here. There's Strac. I ain't gonna see my family for a long time. Like, dang. It's like that. Yo.
With hard data, real consequences, and a warning America can't ignore. But before we begin, hit like and subscribe.
It's messed up.
Because this isn't just about tourism. It's about how the world is stepping back from America. Number 1, Canada.
Uh-oh.
For decades, Canada has been America's top tourism source.
Now, Canada is our number 1 op, apparently. I'm like, this don't make no sense. And they are neighbors next door and everything. Canada literally treats us like ops. They do not like us. We are like pure enemies now. They don't dislike the people. Okay. I'll let them speak for themselves. They don't dislike me. But it seems that it's more so who's in office that matters. And once that person leaves, a lot of people were saying they're going to travel back, man. So
Millions crossing the border every year for business, family, or a weekend getaway.
Even the UK, you know.
But in 2025, that familiar flow is slowing to a crawl. In March alone, nearly 900,000 fewer Canadians crossed into the U.S. compared to the same month last year. A staggering drop that brings traffic down to pandemic-era levels.
There were some Canadians traveling to the U.S., but I ain't gonna lie, they don't deserve no type of acknowledgement at all. I'm gonna keep it because they was traitors, though. They was really crossing the border because the U.S. had buku beers for them and everything, and those crossed the border though, like mad green for real. Like they done traveled over here for some beers for it. I seen the interviews and everything, and Canadians was not happy. Man, y'all some traitors. Some of y'all some traitors, bro. Oh, some beer? Oh no.
Staggering drop that brings traffic down to pandemic era levels.
Judge.
Air travel isn't faring better. Flight bookings have plunged over 70%, and airlines have slashed more than 320,000 seats from U.S.-bound routes. Meanwhile, duty-free sales at land borders have collapsed by almost 50%. So what changed? Many point to the Trump administration's renewed tariffs on Canadian goods, along with tense rhetoric, including offhand remarks suggesting Canada should become America's 51st state. That didn't just spark headlines, it sparked resentment. Canada's official travel advisory was quietly updated, warning citizens they may face invasive searches at the border, including phone and laptop seizures, even with valid documents. More Canadians are speaking with their wallets, postponing trips, avoiding popular states like Florida, and quietly stepping away from a country they once visited without hesitation. If this trend continues, the U.S. could face a $9 billion hit to its tourism economy, just from Canada alone. A blow that would ripple through hotels, retail, and entire towns built around cross-border traffic.
Yup.
America isn't just losing tourists, it's losing trust from its oldest friend. And if you think
it's losing trust from the citizens as well, because what about people that got like mom and pop shops, they own businesses and stuff? Those people literally got to work jobs now. Like they gotta go back and fill out applications and stuff. And a lot of people be like, well, Strac, duh, I mean, this is the world. No. You're not understanding. These people been had their own businesses since like 20, 30 years, 40 years. You know what I'm saying? How your business just gonna fail now because of politics, not because of your own mistakes. That'll piss me off, man. It pissed me off, bro. Like only person failing, the only person causing me to fail is me. And these people didn't even have an option. So now they're back working jobs, back breaking jobs and this and that when they was already established in this world. It ain't fair.
Just losing tourists. It's losing trust
That's
from
why
its
they
oldest
moving.
friend. And if you think this is just a North American issue, think again. The ripple effect has already crossed the Atlantic.
I would just move to Canada and open up my business there, straight up. And take a risk and take the loan out. Let people, oh my gosh, you're here now? I love you guys. But I wasn't coming to the U.S. That's why we here now. Straight up.
Number 2, France.
France.
France has long admired American culture, its cinema, landscapes, and energy. But in 2025, that admiration is giving way to hesitation. And for many, it feels personal. According to Jean-François Rial, CEO of Voyageurs du Monde, one of France's top luxury tour operators, bookings for U.S. travel have dropped by a colossal 20%. Speaking to CNN, he said, "In the 30 years I've been in this business, I've never seen anything like this for any destination. It's huge." In March, a French space researcher was denied entry to the U.S. Officials cited unauthorized sensitive data, while French media claimed he was targeted over private messages critical of President Trump. The incident drew backlash in France and fueled growing distrust around academic and cultural exchanges. The backlash isn't just emotional, it's growing. Safety concerns over border detentions, controversial entry requirements, and fears of political retaliation have pushed many French citizens to rethink their plans. Influencers and travel communities across Europe are fueling a quiet boycott, redirecting trips to destinations that feel more welcoming and stable. To many French travelers, the U.S. no longer represents freedom. It now feels uncertain, even risky.
No,
and when
sure.
a country so deeply entwined with American ideals begins stepping back, you know this shift is more than political, it's personal. And if doubt is spreading in Paris, it's not the only capital quietly rethinking its ties to America. Number 3, Germany. Germany has long been one of America's...
Germany has been, one of our great partners, But it seems Germany ain't really been rocking with the services we tried to up in the Walmarts out there, man. Pure disrespect. We did a couple things out there in Germany. They had their reasons building up. Like I say, all these countries did. They had their reasons. These little reasons was adding up.
As most reliable travel and trade partners. But in 2025, something has changed.
It was still rocking
and the
with
shift
us.
is hard to ignore. According to U.S. government data, arrivals from Germany to the U.S. fell by more than 28% in March 2025, the steepest drop among major European countries. Travel agencies and analysts point to political tensions and increased scrutiny at U.S. borders as key drivers of the sharp decline. At the same time, Germany's Foreign Office issued a quiet but pointed advisory, warning citizens that even with proper visas or entry waivers, they could be detained, interrogated, or denied entry at the U.S. border. This came after multiple high-profile incidents where German citizens, some with no criminal history, were reportedly turned away with no explanation.
Man.
The message? You may be welcome in theory, but not always in practice. Public sentiment has shifted too. German media outlets are now openly questioning whether the U.S. is still a safe or ethical destination for tourism. And for many, the growing economic strain from American tariffs only adds insult to injury. The result? Tour groups are rerouting to Asia. Families are choosing Southern Europe. And a country once seen as deeply aligned with the U.S. is now quietly opting out.
No.
And if even Germany is stepping back, the warning signs grow louder when America's closest cultural ally does the same. Number 4,
The
United Kingdom. For decades, British travelers saw the U.S. as a natural destination, familiar, exciting, and culturally aligned. But in 2025, that bond is quietly fracturing, one canceled trip at a time. Virgin Atlantic and other carriers have all.
And y'all gotta think about it. Not for nothing, the UK and the US love each other, but the US got some serious beef with Canada right now. A lot of people don't truly understand that Canada is a part of the parliament. You see what I'm saying? Canada be talking to NATO and everything. They got a better relationship with NATO than the US does. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it's going. The whole world loves Canada right now. Well, they always did. They always did. And the UK is not playing with that. The king himself, remember the speech we reacted to? The king himself delivered a message to the US, to the president. Hey, stop playing with Canada before this gets serious, man. I mean, that's not his exact words, but if you literally read it between the lines, he said, this is the last time, and this is the last time, first and last time I'm speaking on this, you know what I'm saying? And this is the last time we're going to address this, and this issue going to happen. Because if it do, it's over with. It's over with. I'm like, whoa. Because like, it's crazy. And it kind of is scary, though, when you see the president of your country like, yo, we can invade Canada anytime we want, this and that. And then the king come out of nowhere like, oh, well, we can invade you anytime we want. Go ahead and try, partner. Go ahead and try, partner. We gonna play your green, man. I'm telling you. Let's jump right into this video, man. I'm over here. I'm over here spitting and stuff. Oh, getting worked up.
One canceled trip at a time. Virgin Atlantic and other carriers have already reduced transatlantic flights, responding to a noticeable drop in demand. Travel agencies report slower bookings and growing hesitation, not just due to cost, but because of a deeper discomfort with how British citizens are now treated when entering the U.S. One case in particular shook public trust. A young British tourist was detained for 19 days over a visa misunderstanding.
Was this the backpacker? We did a video on this.
Then deported in full restraints. Leg irons, waist chains, and handcuffs. The case was eventually resolved, but the damage was already done.
Same thing happened to the older lady and her husband. We just did a video on that as well. There's been a lot of people, honestly, a lot of uncovered stories out there. We didn't even get to the bottom of that full story. A lot of people said it was crazy. Y'all go ahead and check that video out, man. It's on the Patreon as well.
And handcuffs. The case was eventually resolved, but the damage was already done. It sparked outrage in Parliament and ignited a broader debate about the treatment of UK nationals abroad.
Oh.
Travel forums that once swapped itinerary tips are now filled with warnings about increased scrutiny, unexpected detentions, and the risks of even minor visa errors. Many Brits are now choosing destinations that feel safer, simpler, and less politicized, places where they don't have to second-guess how they'll be treated. And if the UK, America's closest cultural ally, is stepping back, it's more than symbolic. It's a sign that even the oldest bonds are starting to fray. And just as old alliances waver in the West, a quieter shift is unfolding across the Pacific. Number 5, Australia. Australia has long viewed the United States as a favored destination for tourism, study, and business. But in 2025, that connection is showing signs of serious strain. According to the U.S. International Trade Administration, Australian visitor numbers fell 7% in March, the steepest monthly drop since the COVID era. It's a clear sign that something deeper is shifting. It's not just about cost. Reports have surfaced of Australian travelers being denied entry, detained, or having their phones searched at the border. The Australian government has updated its Smart Traveller advisory, urging citizens to understand visa terms carefully, and warning that entry is never guaranteed.
That never guaranteed thing is really like annoying. Not, because she's saying it. Because the US keeps saying it. It's not guaranteed. Like, that is really like messing with me a lot. Because what if I do perhaps drive from the US to Canada? Came a long way. Went all the way through upstate, past Vermont, this, that. Wait a minute. And you telling me I gotta drive back? I'm denied? I'm pissed off. Same day too? I'm pissed. Oh my gosh. Do you think that these people are being purposely mistreated, unfairly, purposely antagonized, should I say, because they come from other countries? Or, like, do you think at some point the American people in there that are being detained, they're awaiting trial and this and that, Do you think that they're treated a little better or no? They're still treated like BS, and then those people that come from other countries, they're treated even worse? Or do you think it's all the same? Please share honest thoughts and opinions in the comments section.
Even with the proper documents, a growing sense of discomfort is taking hold. We're hearing more and more people from Australia and Europe saying they simply don't want to deal with U.S. passport control anymore, said one travel executive, pointing to a rising wave of hesitation. Flight Centre, one of the region's largest travel firms, is now bracing for a $100 million revenue hit tied directly to the U.S. travel slump. And when long-haul travelers start skipping the U.S. entirely, it's no longer just politics or policy, it's personal. But this travel freeze isn't limited to the Pacific. In fact, the next shift is happening right in the heart of Europe. Number 6. Spain. Spain has long been a key source of long-haul tourists to the United States. Families dreaming of Florida beaches, couples craving New York skylines.
How? Craving? For what? Look at where you living. That's why I would say these people born and bred here, so this is like, it's another day. I understand. It's not exciting no more. But the way I'm looking at it is like, it's a win-win situation. So what if you can't come to the U.S.? Stay in your country. I mean, that is beautiful. Like, I'm looking at these clips and I'm like, these people ain't really tripping not coming here now. Y'all should have been moving like this for real. I would have been like that. I mean, I ain't no snake or nothing. I'm just saying. I'm just keeping it 100. I would have been going to y'all countries and everything. This is exactly why Americans is moving out and traveling crazy now. Going places that they've never been for the first time. They taking trips. This is our first time getting on a plane. Where you going? UK? Where you going? Venezuela? Tokyo? I'm hearing all type of different places. Making Strac want to spend some of that money. You know, I'm trying to get out of here. Because look what I'm seeing. I'm tired of seeing this through the screen, man. And I've been through all the states, this and that. Car, plane, train. It's boring. Born and bred in the United States. You know what I'm saying? So you see where I'm coming from. Just like I see where y'all coming from. But what y'all got? What y'all got? Ain't the food better too? What you want to come here for? What place you go really get some good food? It's like maybe Miami.
States. Families
pay
dreaming
$1,000 too a day.
Of Florida beaches, couples craving New York skylines, and students heading west for a taste of the American dream. But in 2025, something's changed. Travel agencies across Spain are seeing a drop in demand for U.S. trips this year. 4 out of 10 agencies have reported declines for 2025.
Oh man, the travel agents, they not getting no business, they not getting no money. How they able to even pay their bills? They ain't got no clients or nothing. Calling them back or nothing because they going somewhere else. Oh man.
Shift some describe as significant for the season. More travelers are choosing alternatives like Canada, Egypt, or parts of Latin America instead.
No money.
And the numbers back it up. According to the International Trade Administration, Spain saw a 24.5% year-over-year drop in air arrivals to the U.S. in March 2025, nearly 20,000 fewer travelers compared to the same month last year. Spanish tour operators are sounding the alarm, citing everything from airport screening anxiety to broader disillusionment with America's political climate. And this isn't just about vacations. It's a sign of how deeply U.S.-Spain relations have frayed. When tourists cancel not over price, but principle, that's when you know something bigger is at play.
But you know what? Oh, I'm sorry to cut her off. I'm so sorry.
But principle. That's when you know something bigger is at play. Because if even Spain, the land of fiestas, flamenco, and free-spirited travelers, is quietly stepping back, America's image crisis may have finally gone global. And just when the message feels clear, the loudest one comes from a small nation making
I'm sorry to cut her off. It just looked crazy. Every time y'all show me the far side, just snap my high view, like a motherboard for real.
a global statement. Feels clear. The loudest one comes from a small nation making a global statement.
It's pretty cool.
Number 7.
That's pretty cool how it's like set up and everything. What was I going to say actually? What was I going to say? It kind of slipped my mind. I guess we could continue to proceed until it comes back to my mind.
Have finally gone global.
Oh, that's crazy! How I got redirected back to that part. Okay, now I know what I want to talk about. I was basically going to mention how, the way we treated Canada in Mexico was going to become global because they have allies as well. You know, this was a big issue. Other countries, even our allies, see the way we are treating. You hear how the president is speaking on a podium and everything. You see the tweets on Twitter. We see it all. They see it all. And they're all talking to each other. Let's stay away, because if we further business longevity, we won't survive longevity. Now, our plan is to keep this country economy flowing for eternity, even when we leave this world. And when our time is up, it got to keep flowing. The U.S., we don't know. Let's hope. You know, they probably over there like, let's hope somebody else come in office and pick them back up and save them. Because that's literally what they need. Just keeping it real, man.
Stepping back, America's image crisis may have finally gone global. And just when the message feels clear, the loudest one comes from a small nation making a global statement. Number 7, Denmark. Denmark may be a small country, but its message in 2025 is loud and clear. Air travel from Denmark to the U.S. dropped a stunning 34.5% in March compared to the same time last year, one of the sharpest declines across Europe. But it's not just about airfare or exchange rates. A grassroots boycott is gaining real momentum. Over 95,000 Danes have joined an online movement urging citizens to avoid American-made goods and cancel trips to the U.S.
Oh, every country basically been doing that. It's more of like, okay, let's all deny the U.S. You know? That's it. We're just cutting out the U.S. and we're just purchasing from everyone else. That's all it is.
It's not anti-American. It's a reaction to the behavior of its government. One Danish retiree went as far as contacting a chocolate company to find out where its almonds came from.
Oh.
When she learned they were from California, she posted the letter online and added the candy to her boycott list.
Wait a minute. This is crazy how this is set up. What? That's wicked. This is what I be saying about Europe, though. I love Europe so much. But they live in like a triangle? That's a big enough yard, though. How much would this be? Because you don't really need a lot. And then, like, okay, this is actually pretty cool. It's my first time seeing this. I'm sorry. It kind of just caught me off guard.
From California, she posted the letter online and added the candy to her boycott list.
No way.
Her message was simple. If it's American, it doesn't go in the shopping basket. And frustration only deepened when U.S. officials publicly criticized Denmark's role in governing Greenland, an autonomous territory deeply tied to Danish identity. For many, that moment crossed a line.
Yup.
Now, tourists are staying home, supermarkets are labeling European products with black stars, and U.S. businesses are quietly feeling the effects of a boycott that shows no signs of stopping. It may be a small country, but Denmark's message is echoing far beyond its borders.
Absolutely.
So what does all this mean?
And you see how the U.S. got to messing with Greenland out of nowhere, and then Denmark had to step in. Canada had to step in. Germany had to step in. They all defending Greenland. We could have been a part of that. We could have been training in Greenland and everything with them, sending our guys over. Why be selfish to try to take it over? Now we ruined the opportunity. Now we screwed. Now you got to call people to help you when you out there in the field, because you ain't get to do those sequences they was doing, them training techniques and tactics. You ain't get to do none of that. You ain't get to go practice that. You stay into the U.S. where y'all still got to call in times of battle other countries for help because their training is better. Why are we not thinking about stuff like this? You know, say like, why we not? I can't speak for all the soldiers. But like I'm saying, we got a lot of people coming front line. Yeah, for us from other countries. We should be able to do the same and think about stuff like that. How can we help the world and everything? Not trying to take it over and everything. Because we be letting down a lot. We do. We do be letting down a lot. And a lot of these stories be uncovered. They don't be told in this and that. They need to be told. Man.
This message is echoing far beyond its borders. So what does all this mean?
And the UK, because I'm not going to leave the UK out now. The UK, they're not no bullies. I mean, they're not no bullies. The UK is very strong and powerful. You know what I'm saying? They don't really tolerate that bullying and this and that. We know that. You know? So when they see the U.S. gets to targeting people like Canada, knowing that they was fighting to try to rise their GDP and everything. Well, now it's literally surpassed 2% their military GDP. Good for them. You know what I'm saying? They are literally on a scale upwards. Like, they are doing their thing. Shout out to Mark Carney. When they see us bullying Greenland, another smaller place, it's like, okay, this is enough. Enough is enough. You know, and that's when the king went and he made a speech there. Like, he did that. It didn't even take for Greenland. He did that for Canada. Then he got to dialing it back a little bit. I noticed that. You know, it wasn't too many threats towards Canada for a certain point in time. You know, you get to watching some of the things he say because the king, is in the distance. I promise you, he's watching. He ain't playing. That speech, I reacted to the whole speech. It was terrifying. If you really read it between the lines, he basically saying, like, I will ruin your country. Man, I will ruin your country off the sake of what me and Canada got right now. I will ruin your country, man. Yo, better stop playing. Better stop playing. For real.
Is it just a dip in tourism, or is it a global reckoning? From Canada to Spain, people aren't just canceling trips. They're stepping away from the idea of America they once admired. Not because they stopped loving its cities or culture, but because trust has eroded. And once trust fades, it's hard to win back. This goes beyond missed flights or lost revenue. The deeper question is, can the U.S. still be seen as a place that welcomes the world? Because this boycott isn't loud or angry, but it's growing. Thank you for watching. Wherever you are in the world, stay curious, stay informed.
I really do love that she asked that question. Now, for the people that watch this reaction or this video, please answer that down below, and it's going to let me know exactly where you're at after watching this video, because there's only one answer. You know what I'm saying? And this is like literally, she was right, and this is literally like a global awakening. You know, I guess that's another thing you could say. This is a global awakening. A lot of people are catching on, and I don't know if the U.S. will ever go back to normal. Trump would have to. He got to get out of office, and then we got to just see after that, you know. But then I feel like people be overthinking, because I'm an overthinker. You know what I'm saying? So I be thinking like rigged and paying people off. It'd be a lot of behind the scenes stuff that be going on that these countries know about now. So they know that the U.S. could be sneaky and do things under the dirt. Now, it's too much. Share your honest thoughts and opinions in the comment section. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, turn all post notifications on, share the video and channel to your friends and family members. Go ahead and check out my Instagram. Follow the Instagram. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be posting content and pictures and stuff over there. We already got a reel out. It's doing good. We're going to be posting on there every single day, getting it up, because I really wasn't active on there for some time. Feel free to check out the Patreon for the exclusive VIP access videos before they come on YouTube, and some reactions that you will never see on YouTube. You know, it's a whole nother side of reactions over there. So go ahead and check it out. I believe I still got the free trial offer up, so go ahead. I'm not trying to dig in your pockets. You know, I think I said that last video. That is not the purpose of a Patreon. It's so we can enjoy the shows and the movies and the TV series and comedy skits and stuff that y'all be watching on a daily basis, man. I can't put it all on the channel, so it's like a kickback. I told you I got the TV unplugged, so it's my kickback time to chill and relax, basically. But with y'all, feel free to follow the Twitch in the description down below as well. I think we hit like 200 on it. We just growing. We growing. And I want to go on a 30-day consistent live stream in August. So y'all go ahead, stay tuned for that. Follow up the Twitch. And I hope to catch y'all in the next reaction video. Flood my comment section with some more videos for us to react to, man. Some more ridiculous videos, just like this one we checked out today. No, seriously. My goodness. I've been seeing so much recommendations flowing in, and I'm just so thankful. So, I got more to go react to. I love y'all so much. And I hope to catch you all in the next reaction video.